All right, I do see a good number of folks on, so we will go ahead and get started today. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today for our yoga and mindfulness series. If we haven't met before, my name is Colleen Cadman, and I serve as an Associate State Director of Outreach with AARP in Pennsylvania. And we are excited to have folks from all over joining us today for the yoga and mindfulness series with AARP and Open Up. If you haven't already done so and would like to, please go ahead and share in the chat where it is that you're tuning in from. We're going to read out some of our locations today. I do want to give a shout out to our friends from our home state of Pennsylvania. I see some of our regulars on, so welcome and thank you for joining us. We've got friends from Kansas, Washington State, California. One of our regulars, Flavia from Kentucky. Welcome, Flavia. Judy from Missouri, welcome back. Welcome, Barbara from Cranberry in Pennsylvania, very close to us. We've got Montana today. We've got Illinois, Ohio, Texas. Let's see, we've got the Carolinas today. Welcome. We've got Colorado, South Carolina, Texas, New York, Massachusetts, Vermont, Connecticut, Maine, Rhode Island. And thank you, Bruce, who says thinking about Florida today. Yes, all of us I know who have friends and family in Florida, we are thinking about you. So please continue to stay safe. All right, we're going to get going. So AARP is committed to helping us take control of our health as we age by providing tools, resources, and information that will entertain and inspire, educate and stimulate, and engage and activate. AARP hopes to create an environment where our members can lead their healthiest lives possible in mind, body, and spirit. And AARP wants to help us all take a whole body approach to healthy living. So regular exercise and focusing on brain health are two really great ways to support healthy aging. You can learn more about our resources at aarp.org/health/healthy living. And I will be sharing that link in the chat momentarily. We also will be recording today's session, so barring any technical difficulties, which we were great last week, you can look forward to receiving the recording in your email inbox following the session. I will be sure to get this week's out faster. I know we were delayed with getting last week's out. We also encourage you to please sign up for our future sessions of this series. We're here at the same time, same place every week. So I will be adding that link to the chat momentarily as well. We also are very excited to collaborate with Open Up on this series each week. Please be sure to consult your physician or other healthcare professional before starting this or any other fitness program to determine if it is right for your needs. And without further ado, I'm going to turn things over to our wonderful instructor, Chandler, to lead us in today's session.
Thank you, Colleen. Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Chandler and I'm a movement and yoga instructor here at Open Up. And here at Open Up, we practice yoga, art and movement in an inclusive environment. And I hope that everyone in the South, and specifically Florida, is staying safe, and welcome everyone from everywhere. We're gonna get started today, and drum roll, please. Air drum, do-do-do-do-do-do. It's pre-Friday, yay. All right, so we're gonna kick off our pre-Friday with a little bit of a prompt, and we're gonna use this, imagining, let's keep the idea of using our senses. And I want to specifically talk about what scent that we enjoy the most, that reminds us of home, that grounds us, that we can pull from during class. What is a grounding scent? It could be from food, it could be your perfume that you enjoy that has a memory tied to it. It could be cologne, it could be the scent of your loved one. It could be anything. So just take a second to either close your eyes. If you're in your home, you're welcome to even pull that scent back out and say, oh, wow. Yeah, that I definitely remember a time when I wore this and X, Y, and Z. So find a comfortable seat and or explore, and then come back after you take a nice inhale of it and then exhale it back out. For me, the scent that I am being reminded of is my mother, and she always smells like tea tree oil, um, tea tree butter. I'm even kind of pulling in texture wise as a full memory of holding her hand and how soft her hands are because she's always using some kind of oil that has tea tree in it. And mint. Good. From here, I'm gonna take a big inhale, exhale out. Good. Going into a breath, breathing, little variations. We're gonna place our hand on our chest and then actually one on our rib cage. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. So we're gonna take a big inhale, fill your air, fill yourself with air, feel your lungs expanding. It's kind of hard to talk and breathe at the same time. And then from here, exhale. Soften your chest with the hand that's on your chest. Allow your ribs to go back in. Breathing in again. Filling your air like a balloon. And then exhale. Switch your hands. Breathing in. And exhale. Again, breathing in. And exhale. Good. We're going to take some time now to kind of create that weighted blanket effect by just placing your hands onto your chest. And it doesn't have to be a light touch, but very much so like lay your hands onto your chest and feel the weight of them. Feel the warmth of your hands. If you like, you can warm your hands up by rubbing them, create some friction and heat, like the heating pad, and then place them back onto your chest and really lay them on. And take a second here to just do some deep belly breaths. Create that warm blanket, weighted warm blanket effect. Feel yourself relax. Sink further into the ground, whether you're laying down or sitting up or sitting in a chair. You can close your eyes. Reflect back on your scent. It's another way that we're just providing comfort for yourselves right now. What sensations or feelings are coming up? Having your hand on your chest right now. For me, I feel like I'm creating a sense of safety. I feel secure. How can you create an environment for yourself to be as safe and secure right now? What do you need? You can take some time now. If you need to tap, we've done this in the past, where you can tap your shoulders, tap your chest, tap the back of your neck, give yourself a nice rub or a hug. Knead your muscles. Do some deep belly breaths, or even being still. Take some time now. And when you're ready, you're just going to take a head roll around. Twice on one, twice to one direction, and then you switch to the other. Good. And then we're going to look up and down, and then ear to your shoulder. And we'll do that again. We'll look up and down, ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Good. Now take your shoulders up to your ears and then down and back. Good. Twice going back and then twice forward. Good. I've talked about our bowl. Let's keep imagining that our hips are like a bowl, but this time it's gonna be a really cute bowl. It's gonna be like a Himalayan salt bowl, you know, like one of the singing bowls. Like it's made of crystal and it's like very heavy and it's got some weight, very circular. So imagine that your hips have that weight, the weight, which it does because it holds a lot of tension, but it is grounding so much into the earth, but it's tipping forward. So you can really feel that stretch. So using our imagination, and my hands are going to be the bowl, the start of it, tipping forward, tilting your hips forward, and then back. Good. And forward, and back. Two more like that. Last one. And now we're going to tip the bowl from side to side, giving our glutes kind of a massage. And now we're going to put it all together, forward and side and back. You might feel the ridges of your sits bones and your glute muscles. That's good. Giving yourself a little massage using the ground or your chair. And when you're ready, reverse it. Good. And then we'll come back to neutral. You'll reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch. Keeping both of your sits bones down on the ground. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch. We're going to hold here. From here, if your chest is kind of towards your knee, you're going to lift up and look towards the sky. Hopefully feeling some sensations of a stretch, pulling your ribcage away from the start of your hip. If this feels good, you can place the opposite arm onto your knee. Really open your chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. And in. And out. Good. Reverse. I'm going to do the same thing. Open my chest. Breathing in. Exhale out. Again. And out. Nice. Reach your arms up. Forward fold. Let your chin fall down to your chest. Maybe you sway from side to side. Good. Walk your hands over to one side. And then the other side. And then come back to neutral. If you're in crisscross applesauce, switch your legs. And we'll do that again. Reach your arms up. Forward fold. Chin falls down to your chest. Sway from side to side. Walk your hands over to one knee. And then the other. Good. Back to the front. rolling up through your spine. Nice. Doing some seated cat and cows using our Himalayan salt bowl effect. Tilting your pelvis, lifting your chest up, looking forward, and then curving, scooping through. Chin falls down to your chest. Again, tilt your pelvis forward, look up. Contract or curl through. 2 more like that. Add your breath. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. All right, we'll take 4 in a tabletop, 4 cat and cow tabletop with the weight of your hands. Have your knees outside of your hips just a little bit. We're going to sway from side to side first. Just sway from side to side, like we're wagging our tail. And when you're ready, just 4 total, drop your belly, look up to the sky. And then curling in, chin to chest. If you're seated, you can continue with your seated cat and cow. Drop your belly again. And curl in. This is number 4, I think, because I stopped counting. And curl in. Good. Send your seat to your feet. Walk your hands forward for child's pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Breathing in. And out. Walk your hands over to one corner of your mat. And the other side. Good. And back to the front. And come to tabletop. From here, we're going to reach our right arm up. And we're going to spiral twist, thread it through your left. Really engaging your abdominal muscles. Breathing in. Exhale out. If we're seated, I'll finish my last 2 seated. If you're in tabletop, you can continue for your last 2. So you reach your arm up and thread through. And up. Exhale, thread through. All right, doing the other side. I'll stay seated from here. Reach your arms up, 4 total. Exhale through. This is number 2. Thread through, really engage those abdominals, muscles to spiral twist. And then thread through. Last one. And thread through. Good. And reset. Take a tail wag again, shaking your hips from side to side. Or if you're seated, just sway. Nice. Very good. From here, if you're in tabletop and or seated, we're just going to take some circles of our arm. Just getting our rotator cuff nice and warm. Take it at your own pace. You can even open the chest a little bit more. Follow the focus with your arm. Follow your hand. You're kind of spiraling and twisting and curving back in. And when you're ready, do the other side. Take it at any pace that you want. Going back to the other side, and we'll reverse it now. Forward. Other side. Good. So this next thing, we're just gonna keep kind of warming up our hips and our ankles. So you can either come back to a seat, laying on your glutes, or if you want to walk your hands to your feet and come to mountain, and or seated, sitting up nice and tall. You're just going to grab one leg within any of those variations. And then, well, I'm moving way too fast. Before you roll your ankle, we're just going to just do some movements. Let your hands take all the weight of your leg, and just we're finding space in our hip. So circular motions, and you reverse the circle. And then take some time to shake out the leg if you feel like you're clenching your hip flexor. Good. Kind of feel like you're also going to work out in your arms too. Your legs hold so many muscles. And then when you're ready, now your leg can take some of the weight. You can drop your heel down to the ground, roll your ankle that way. If that's too much on your hip, keeping it lifted, just roll your ankle out. And when you're ready, do the other side. Your hands take all the weight of your leg, shake it out. Good, circle your hip. Nice, and then rolling your ankle out. Other side. Good. If we are seated or standing or in a chair, we're just going to reach our arms up and then forward fold. You might be in a seated forward fold, a standing forward fold, a chair forward fold. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Breathing in. Exhale out. Rolling up through your spine. Let's find our mountain pose. Grounding ourselves before we do a sun A. Take a nice whiff of your scent. Exhale out. I'll show the first variation of it seated, and maybe the next time through I'll show it standing, but if you are standing, you're welcome to follow along. Follow along with my seated variation. We're going to reach our arms up all together, and then forward fold. Good. From here, place your hands onto your shins, or your knees will look up halfway, lift just a little bit. Exhale, forward fold. And rolling up through your spine. Nice. We're going to do 2 cat and cows. We'll lift our chest up. And then exhale, curl down. And then again, inhale. Exhale, curling in. And we'll reset. All right. I'll show it's standing. So 2 ways for if you are standing. You're welcome to come back to a tabletop and then do your cat and cow, or you can do your cat and cow standing, lifting your chest and curling through. Here we go, all together, seated and standing. Reach your arms up, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Variation 1, place your hands down, and then one leg and the other. We'll all drop our belly or lift our chest up, chin to the sky, and then curl in. Good. Again, looking up and curl in. Nice. Step 1 foot and the other, rolling up. We'll all come to mountain. Let's do this again. We'll take it 4 times. This is going to be the third. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. I'll show the other variation now. Good. Finding your way to lift your chest up for your cat and cow. And curling through. Shuffle over from the side. Inhale. And exhale. And we'll all meet in our mountain pose. Good. 4th time. Here we go. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Good. We'll all lift our chest up. Exhale, chin down to our chest. Curling in. Inhale. Exhale. And mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Good. Again, breathing in. And exhale out. Nice. So now we're going to add in our warrior. So that was the first part of it. The second part, if we're seated, you can step one foot back, reach your arms up for your warrior one. From here, the leg that's in front, you have the same arm as leg, twist, spiral twist for your warrior two. When we reverse, you're welcome to place your hand on your leg or behind you to lift back or spiral twist. And then we'll all come back to your warrior two. And then we'll meet in our mountain pose. So again, you'll step one leg back, you'll reach your arms up. The leg that's in front bent, you'll take the same arm in front for your warrior two. Good. Spiral twist for your reverse, or I said that backwards when I reversed it. Spiral twist for your reverse, or for your reverse, you can take your arm up above your head. Alrighty, and then if you're standing, you can have to sneeze because allergy season. Excuse me. Excuse me. You're gonna come from your your mountain pose, and then you step your foot back, reach your arms up for your warrior one. From here, shift your hips to the front for your warrior two. When we reverse, you'll take your back hand to your back leg, and then reach behind you. And then we'll come back to your warrior two. Push off the back leg, step forward here. All right, so we're gonna connect the first half into the second half. We'll all reach our arms up, inhale. We're gonna take it twice through. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling up through your spine. We'll all lift our chest and then curl through. This is our cat and cow. Inhale and exhale. Reset mountain. Going into your warrior one. You step your left foot back. Reach your arms up. Take a breath here. Exhale, going into your warrior two. Bend in that front leg. Good. Reverse your warrior or spiral twist if you're seated. Good. Going back to your warrior two. Step your foot. Take a breath in. We'll do the other side. I'll do the other side seated. If you're standing, you can continue. We'll reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling up through the spine, mountain pose, or making your way down to table. We're all gonna do our cat and cow. We'll lift our chest up. And then curling through. Again, and up. And curl chin down to your chest. Take your time, find your mountain pose, reset. Exhale out. Nice. Step your right foot behind you, warrior one. Take a deep breath in. Your left arm will go forward, right arm back, going into your warrior two. Exhale out. Nice. If you're seated, you're welcome to spiral twist. This is our reverse. So you'll take your back arm if you're standing down to your leg, and your left arm will lift up. And then go back to your warrior two. Good. And we'll all meet in our mountain. Nice. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Good. Going into a little bit of an eagle, a modified eagle. So kind of referring back to that feeling of comfort again. So we're going to change our eagle to where we're crossing our arms only over our shoulders and giving ourselves a nice big hug. So this would be the arms for the eagle. We'll take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Good. Breathing in. Exhale out. I'll show the first way that this can be done for your eagle. You're sitting up nice and tall. You're not slouching. From here, you'll place your leg on top. Good. If that's too much on your hips, you can just cross it in front of you. And then standing, this can be done with your hands, with your arms here. If you want to turn it up a notch, I welcome, your arms are already twisted. So my left arm is on top, my right arm is below. And then you can keep spiraling if that feels good for your body, having your palms to touch or the back of your hands. So whichever one feels best for you, I welcome you to be open to anything. And then from here, you can cross your leg on top. What I'm doing from the side is bending in the standing leg, crossing the top on over. If you want to turn it up a notch a little bit more, being open to a challenge, lifting that leg off the ground and see if you can tuck it in a little bit more. If you have something close by, you can use a chair to hold on and then place one hand at your chest. Good. Use your scent again to ground yourself. Breathing in, getting a good whiff. Exhale out. Breathing in. And exhale out. Good. Shake it out. Other side. Cross which arm is on top? My left arm is on top, so my right arm is on top. And then I am giving myself a big hug and or crossing my hands to twist them with the back of my arms. And then take my right leg on top, stick in the left hip. You can stay here or lift the leg off the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Good. Breathing in. And exhale out. Nice. Shake it out. All right. A little bit more balancing and stretching this time. Going into a standing figure 4. So if you're standing, you place your leg on top. You'll bend in the standing leg, sit in the hip for somewhat of a stretch sensation in the outer hip on the leg that's in this 4. If you're seated, this can be done pushing your leg and then forward fold. And we're all going to take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Breathing in and out. And then shake it out other side. Let your knee fall to the side and then forward fold. Ooh, this side is tight. Breathing in and out. Again. Good. Let's come back to our mountain. Reach your arms up. Forward fold. Shaking your head, yes and no. If you're seated, you can walk your feet away from each other, and then we'll all just do kind of a gorilla swing or ragdoll swing. Good. And then we'll find ourselves back onto the ground in a crisscross applesauce, ending the way that we started. Nice. We'll just take a head roll around. Very slow. Only once each side, and then reverse it. Good. We'll look up and down, ear to shoulder. We're going to reach our arms above our head. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, back up. Exhale, side stretch. Nice. Inhale. If your legs in crisscross applesauce, you'll fold over them. If you're here, you can just fold over with me. Nice. Take a deep breath. Walk your hands over to your left side. And then over to your right. Back to neutral, rolling up through your spine. We'll take that again. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, back up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale. I forgot to mention, if you are in crisscross applesauce, switch your legs, and then we'll forward fold. Good. Walk your hands over to your right side. Okay, let your chin fall down to your chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out. Walking over to the left. Breathing in. And out. Good. Back to the front. Rolling up through your spine. You can find yourself laying on your back now with your feet on the ground and your knees up to the ceiling. If you're seated, you'll be right here with me. And then we're just going to windshield wipe our knees from side to side. So I will sit back on the back of my chair, just allow myself to rest. Good. And then you'll place your feet together inside of your feet, let your knees fall to the side for a laying down kind of butterfly. Just take a deep breath in and out. Breathing in. You're welcome to stay here or find, oh, there goes that fly Colleen was talking about. We both have little fruit flies here. You can find yourself in a comfortable position for any rest. And we're just going to say ah twice together, placing our hands, we're rubbing our hands back together. Mine are a little cold again. Creating some heat, placing it onto your chest, creating that warm, heated, weighted blanket effect. Good. We're going to take a big inhale. Exhale. Ah. Let's try that again. You're welcome to say Om if the ah does not connect with you. Take a deep breath in. Om. Let the vibrations keep going through your body. Take a moment to reflect on that memory that's connected to a specific smell that grounds you, that brings you joy. You feel the textures of it, like my mother's hand, feeling how soft her hand is, the smell of the tea tree oil. When you're ready, you'll open your eyes and then we'll come to a seat and wrap our hands around our shoulders again and give ourselves a really big hug. And exhale out. And if you want to share in the chat your specific scent and a memory tied to it very briefly, you're welcome to. I would love to hear as always. Thank you all.
Thank you, Chandler. Thanks for another wonderful class today. So as we wrap up today, if you want to answer the prompt that Chandler just shared and share your favorite scent, a memory that might be attached to it. I saw some folks sharing scents before, so we'll be able to share those as well. But please feel free to do so as we end out class today. I'm going to share one more link to our signups for future weeks. So if you'd like to come back and join us again, we'd be very happy to have you with us. And let me go back and check. So since we're hearing about, Tina says patchouli,
Ooh, yes,
Deb says lavender.
yes. Oh, I
Ooh,
love
I love
lavender
this one
too.
from Mary. Mary says Graham's apple pie.
Mmm. Oh,
Let's see. Latanya, welcome back, says eucalyptus and lavender.
oh, my favorite combo.
Ooh, Jim with us again says the smell of a Fraser fir tree at Christmas time. Thanks for another great session.
Yes, thank you all. That was nice.
Let's see, from Deb, lavender walking through my garden with my old dog Gordon.
Ooh.
Judy says my grandmother's cinnamon rolls, baking them with my mom.
Oh, I smell it.
Oh, April, I love this one. Has a strawberry candle from when they were a teenager that they smell ever so often when they need to feel content.
Wow, that is
That's
so cool.
that's a great one. Oh, Carol, I love this one. Wedding soup.
Mm.
Stephanie says suave hair lotion from the 1960s, which grandma used on my hair. Ruthie says pumpkin spice.
Ooh, love a good pumpkin spice. I had a pumpkin spice chai earlier.
Here you go. Tis the season, Ruthie. Let's see. Lo says peony is great.
Mm.
Ooh, Patricia, I'll have to check this one out. Patricia loves hinoki.
Enoki, interesting. I'll just have to check that out too.
Flavia says the smell of ginger tea. Thank you, Flavia.
Thank you, Flavia.
Oh, we've got some additional good ones. Cassie said mom's seafood gumbo.
Ooh, love a good gumbo.
Sharon says plumeria from when we lived in Hawaii.
Wow.
Kelly says grandpa's Irish Spring soap scent. That's a good one, Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
I love April added, it's not fall, it's pumpkin spice season. Agreed. Oh, Sue says family, friends, AARP classes, ice skating, and skiing. Love it, Sue. You've got lots of fun things going on.
Oh yeah.
And then Christine will end with Christine says Jasmine in Italy.
Oh wow. That is nice.
Wonderful. Well, thank you all so much for sharing the scents and memories you have connected with them. What a wonderful way to close out today's session. Thank you so much for being with us. Look for the recording today in your email with this recording if you'd like to take the session again. Thank you for all the wonderful feedback in the chat, Chandler. You're getting lots and lots of love. So we hope to see you all at the same time, same place next week, and have a wonderful, relaxing free Friday, as Latanya's reminding us in the chat.
Thank you all so much. Thank you for sharing your memories. I hope that you're all staying safe and happy Free Friday.